Okay, kids. So we wanted to talk about Xerox. Xerox. Okay. Uh, so I found Xerox a lot. Like I said, I sound like a broken record probably. Right? I found Xerox a lot. See, it's Xerox CA Dodd. Xerox CA Dodd. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. That's what I found. Xerox CA Dodd. Um, anyway, I found it a lot, you know, when I was doing my digital forensic site, and also I found an Apple iBeacon routing to Xerox, a lot of Apple iBeacons routing to Xerox, um, and I told you how Xerox is involved with all these research centers around the world in Canada, France, and so on. Um, Yeah, Xerox CA Dodd. Yeah, Xerox CA Dodd. Okay, and that's a picture of it. I found Xerox CA Dodd all the time. So and then I found this place in Japan is connected to Xerox a lot. This Japan genome thing of a majiggy. Um, maybe I should have did this on my cell phone. I don't know. Like I'm not able to enlarge it on X. So anyway, to make a long story short, we have 27 minutes. Okay, we have 27 minutes, right? Let's see. So if you take Xerox CA Dodd, right? Yeah, if you take Xerox CA Dodd, it goes to, yeah, I took Intelligence X IO, and I put Xerox CA Dodd into Intelligence X IO. It goes to the Lassard group, you know, which goes to all these universities. There seem to be a lot of universities in Canada. You know. Yeah, I was able to find out that Xerox Dodd goes to the Lassard group. Yeah, I put it in Intelligence X IO. 'Cause I wanted to figure out why was I seeing this all the time, and then yeah, this is it. This is the Lassard group, and these are all the people they're involved with Xerox. They seem to be involved with Xerox. A lot of companies I haven't heard of. I heard of Siemens. I haven't heard of some of these companies, but then they also seem to be involved with all these universities. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Look at that. And it's called it- it's called the Canada Research, something like that. Yeah, the Lassard Group. That's I found these people connected to Xerox CA Dodd. Yeah, I was like, wow. So we could look up. Let's look up McGill University, University of McGill. You could try looking them up. In I don't know if I'll be able to find anything now. I might have to like really like yeah. So I might have to really like Okay, the Lassard Group, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Lassard Group. Yeah, I think they're giving me another Lassard Group. It's a place in Canada, in Quebec. Yeah, okay. But McGill University, Xerox, biomedical research. Yeah, but all those places seem to be involved in it. I don't know if I'll be able to bring anything up. I'll have to figure out another way to find out. Oh, so McGill University is involved with Xerox, specifically the Xerox Research Center of Canada. Primary centers on the intersection of material science and biomedical engineering. Wow, wow. McGill University is a university in Canada, you know. Wow. Located in Muskogee. So the Xerox Canada facilities in Muskogee, Canada. It partners with McGill's Department of Biomedical Engineering. Look at that. Wow. Nanotechnology, all kinds of nanotechnology shite. Research into nanoparticles for targeted drug delivery. Wow. That shite is wild. Yeah, lab on a chip, microfluidics. I see that all the time. I have to teach you that what that means, you know, if you don't know. Those are words you need to learn. Wow, look at that. And then that is wild. It's called, we can get, we'll do this. We'll get their, because there might be a lot of companies by that name, you know. We'll get their IP address, you know. Yeah, we'll get their IP address. Let's see. It goes under, yeah, I think this is their, yeah, the Lassard Research Group. Okay, we'll get their, we'll get their website. Let's see, we'll get their website, put it in there. Okay, here you go. That will bring it up. That way, because there might be other companies that have a similar name, corporations, whatever, non-profit places. See if it's bringing it up. Okay, so the Lassard Research Group is led by Professor Benoit Lassard, is highly interdisciplinary laboratory based at the University of Ottawa through frequently collaborating with institutions like McGill. Wow. Yeah. And McGill University has a lawsuit against them right now for MK Ultra. I'm just saying, just saying. Allegedly, they have a lawsuit against them for MK Ultra shite they did with you and Cameron, right? That's wild. And anyway, you look at the research that they do. They do research on sensors. Wow. Wow, look at that shite. Yeah, I have to look into all the research that they do. That's wild. Partners, automation, transistors. Yeah, look at all the research that they do. But I saw Xerox CA Dodd going to these people a lot. So, and then let's look up another university, the University of Kentucky. Wow. So it's not just universities in Canada, it's universities in other countries, in the United States. North Carolina State University. Yeah, I see North Carolina a lot. Luxembourg. Wow. University of Bologna. Wow. Okay, let's try. We got 19 minutes. University of Bologna. University of Bologna. Wow. University de Masai. Let's try Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Let's try. There's so many of them that we could do. Okay. Uh, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Uh, Xerox, ink, jet printers. Wow. So it says piezoelectric print heads. Wow. Wow. So it shows all the stuff that MIT's involved with. Wow. Huh. And then it says piezoelectric print heads. I know, like, it says piezoelectric print heads, you know. There's also, like, piezoelectric implants, you know. Like, yeah, there's also, like, piezoelectric implants, you know. Oh, it keeps putting that in. Yeah, there's also, like, piezoelectric implants. You have to look up the word piezoelectric. That's another word to learn. Yeah, there's such a thing as piezoelectric implants. Yeah, yeah. Piezoelectric energy generators. I just know this stuff because I've been doing it for a long time, you know. Yeah. Look up look up piezoelectric implants, you know. There is such a thing. Like, wow. I wonder if it has anything to do with the piezoelectric shine in a printer, you know, like, wow, that's wild. Okay, wow. Okay. Anyway, that's a topic for another day, but that is wild, huh? And then we could do, let's pick a university that we've never done before. Let's try Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology. See what see what we can find on them. How many minutes we got? We got 15 minutes. Wow, look at that. And then Xerox, inkjet printers. Okay. Wow. Wow. So the Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology is and its heroic materials for transducers group, led by Emmanuel Delay, have pioneered the use of inkjet printing technologies to manufacture high performance piezoelectric devices. Yes, I told you there's such a thing as piezoelectric implants, you know, like, you know, I don't I'm not saying that they have something to do with it. specifically, but there are like piezoelectric implants. Let's look at that. Wow. See if we can take it out. Eh, take it out of here. Wow. Wow. That is wild shite. Wow. Except, uh, wow. Okay. And then let's go back to here again. Wow. Wow. So let's try another one. Let's try, we got 13 minutes. Okay. Before the clock strikes 12 and we turn into Cinderella. Wow. University of Kentucky. University, wow, there's so many universities involved. University of Calgary. Wow. Let's do North Carolina. I know, I know down in North Carolina they have like a DARPA facility. That is wild. They have some kind of involvement with DARPA, North Carolina. Um, Xerox, inkjet printers. Wow, wow. Isn't that wild? Well, similar to the work at MIT and McGill, North Carolina State researchers focus on mimicking the natural environment, the mortar between cells, to ensure that printed biological structures remain viable for weeks. Wow. Yeah, I'm still learning this shite, but wow. Why this matters? For telemetry and bioelectronics, North Carolina State's work in textiles, particularly relevant for wireless body area networks. By printing the antennas and sensors directly into the fabric, they reduce the need for bulky, rigid implants, allowing for non-invasive physiological monitoring that can transmit data via power protocols like Zigbee or IEEE 802.15.6. Wow. Okay. So we got 11 minutes left. Let's try another one. Let's try this university. I think this is a university in India. Wow. Let's see. Some university in India. Okay. Xerox. Xerox inkjet printers. Okay. Okay. This is a. I think this is a university in India. I don't think it's Indiana. I think it's India. Wow. Wow. So CSIR's work is vital for hardware layer of implantable telemetry by providing the conductive and dielectric inks. They enable the printing of flexible antennas and micropower generators. Those, those like those studied at Luxembourg and North Carolina State. Wow, wow, that's wild. So they all seem to be doing the same research, pretty much. I mean, I could be wrong, you know. They all seem to be doing the same shite. How many minutes we got left? We got 9 minutes. Okay, let's try a university in Italy. Wow, wow, this is wild. I mean, I could do like a whole hour on this stuff because this stuff is really wild. But I don't think they'll give me an hour. I'll only get like 30 minutes. Let's see. Wow, wow, wow. So, inkjet printing and piezoelectric materials push the boundaries of how technology interfaces with the human body. Wow. So, wow, this just shows you that they're all kind of, it seems like they're all doing kind of the same research, you know, like they're all doing the same shite. Let's look up this university. It's in Rome. Wow, they're all doing the same shite. Tour Bagata. Yeah, I do not know Italian. I can make good lasagna, like I said. I don't know if that counts. If that gives me any brownie points. Wow. Tour Bagata. So this is the university in Italy. Wow. Research. Look at the research. Wow. It looks like she has some artificial intelligence hand or something. Look at that. Wow. So they're very much into researching this artificial intelligence shite, it looks like, right? Wow. And then I could, you know, so they won't say that I'm making it up. North Carolina, and DARPA. Yeah, like North Carolina, I see them a lot, and I think they have like a DARPA facility down there. Like, wow. Yeah, they have like a DARPA facility down there. So I see a lot of universities in North Carolina involved in it. Yeah. So here it is. North Carolina State University has joined the North Carolina Critical Technologies Alliance, a coalition focused on dual-use military and civilian technologies. North Carolina leads the state in defense research, with nearly 50 million in annual expenditures funded by DARPA. Yeah, DARPA. You know, because I always wondered why I was seeing North Carolina so much. I think it's because of DARPA. Wow. So this is it right here. Wow. So they have a lot of, yeah. Yeah, that's why I saw North Carolina so much. You could also try like dark. Let's go on Google, North Carolina, so they won't say that I'm making it up. You know how they are? They'll be like, "You're making that up. That's not true." Okay, Yeah. North Carolina State University is involved with DARPA. Wow. Yeah, it's called DARPA Connect. That's what I think it's called, DARPA Connect, where North Carolina is involved with DARPA. Yeah, yeah, DARPA Connect, and then DARPA Regional Pop Up North Carolina, blah blah blah. But look up DARPA Connect and how it's involved with a lot of research at universities in North Carolina. Yeah, because I saw them a lot. And then we have 4 minutes left. Yeah. So I wonder if, to someone smarter than me, they told me about piezo electric implants. I wonder if that has some kind of shite to do with all this other shite. Piezoelectric implants. Wow. Wow. Yeah, because somebody told me about piezoelectric implants. Wow. That's wild. Okay, let's try piezoelectric implants. Oop, oop, we did the wrong thing. Let's try. We got like 2 more seconds before the clock strikes one. Or piezoelectric implants. Okay, and inkjet printers. See if there's any relation. Wow, there is a relation. So, in 2026, the convergence of piezoelectric materials and inkjet printing has moved from experimental labs to practical manufacturing paradigm for the next generation of smart medical implants. Wow, wow. I might have to do another video because I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Let's see, piezoelectric implants. Let's see if we can find images of what they look like really quick. Yeah, yeah, they call them piezoelectric implants. Anyway, I don't have time. I only have a few minutes left to look it up, but there is such a thing. Like, wow. Someone told me about them. Someone who's really smart, smarter than I am. Yeah, that is wild. Wow. I wonder, when we're running out of time, we have 55 seconds left. I'll have to do another video. Wow, that is wild. Anyway, guys, have a good day or a good night or whatever. Let me sign out.